Hello guys, welcome back. Now the kit for Joe is here. I have uploaded the PV if you want to go check it, but let's go check what it does, and I'm gonna give you like my first impression, right? Because I haven't read this. I'm gonna give you like my first impression of what I think about the character. Okay, so first of all, skill 1, actually the I1, inheritance. This body is a furnace. Ooh, oh, it's a burn character. What? I mean, everybody was saying that. When attacking, damage dealt is increased based on the amount of burn stacks that the enemy has, probably. After each attack that successfully inflicts burn, gains the same amount of burn stacks. Gains? Is he burning? What? Burn damage received by the caster is reduced, and the damage will now reduce the caster's health below a certain percentage. Oh, so he burns. Okay, so he burns. God damn, okay. Right, so he needs to be burning. Okay. Damage dealt plus X%, we don't know the numbers yet. When the caster enters battle, it's probably going to be 8, let's be honest. The upper limit of burn stacks carried by the caster is increased. When in the burn status, the caster becomes immune to freeze and cold. That's cool. Okay, at the beginning of the round, it makes sense as well. At the beginning of the round, if the caster's HP is lower than a certain percentage, dispels all negative statuses and stats down, with the exception of burn, and increase the caster's critical rate. Satirical. Okay, so you want to have him burning all the time. Skill 1, hardness test. One target attack deals reality damage, also it is a reality DPS, inflicts burn status, increase the damage dealt of all allies based on the total of burn stacks. Okay, so it's an attack, but it also buffs people, considering like scaling with how many burns he has. Let's see. Looks cool. We can't see it though. He applies burn on the enemy as well. I wonder if this is based on the total of burn stacks on everybody, including the enemy, or everybody including your teammates and you. It might be teammates and you. Well, actually, it might be everybody, or just Joe. Either everybody or Joe. If it's everybody, this is insane. With Isolde, would be like broken as fuck. If this was everybody, including the enemy. But it most likely going to be just Joe, right? Skill 2, heat treatment. Mass counter. Oh, okay. Grants all allies a shield proportional to the caster's attack and the amount of burn stacks carried by the caster. When an ally under this shield is attacked, the caster will riposte with the high temperature backfire. It's a mass attack, deals reality damage to all enemies and inflicts burn. Deal additional damage based on the caster's lost HP. So it's a mass counter, gives everybody a shield, scaling with Joe's attack, and the amount of burn stacks carried by the caster. So it's like X% of his attack and scaling with whatever burns he has. When an ally under his shield is attacked, he riposts like the dogs for Babel with this attack. That's the shield, and then someone's attacks. Oh, they're not gonna show the riposte? What the fuck? Why not? I want to see it. It's a mass attack. I want to see it. Hello? Bruh. Okay, well, it is what it is. I wonder how it looks. Mass attack deals reality damage to all enemies, inflicting burn. Deals additional damage based on the caster's lost HP. Okay. I am wondering in background if I can use Joe with spathodea and Isolde. They could easily do that, right? Ultimate, because it's not good. Let's see the ultimate. Flight over the highway. Mass attack deals reality damage. Before attacking, the caster grants the same amount of burn stacks from the target to himself. Wait, before attacking, the caster grants the same amount of burn stacks from the target to himself. This attack will not inflict burn and will cause additional reality damage based on the amount of burn stacks on the target. So this is going to work like a little bit like Jessica's attack that scales with how many poison stacks there are on the enemy. This is going to stack with how many burn there are on the targets. Hopefully this goes very, very high because you can get a lot of stacks on the enemy, especially if you're using Isolde. Right, let's see it. We already saw it, but let's see it. Yeah, this is like the bike one that goes, it goes down, slide, power slide, and then it goes back and explodes everything. That's cool. The caster grants the same amount of burn stacks from the target to himself. So it's gonna yoink. It's not gonna yoink. It's gonna copy and paste the burn stacks on the enemy on him. So what you want to do basically is to stack and 30 stacks or whatever, like 50 million stacks on the enemy, and then you do the ult. You're gonna copy them. He's gonna scale with the burn stacks, so everything he does is gonna deal way more damage, and then it's gonna do the, like by default before the ultimate appears. And then even though the ultimate it doesn't apply burn, it will still cause additional reality damage based on the amount of burn stacks on the targets. Multiple targets. So this is going to be almost all the time maxed out damage, because if you, especially if you're using Isolde, and if you're doing his shield, the hit treatment is going to unavoidably mass attack everybody and inflict burn. So for all of those like encounters where the enemy is spamming attacks, you do this once and you're already like applying like 10 stacks of burn with one enemy turn, not even yours, right? So this guy is actually pretty good, because like at first I was annoyed by the fact that it was burn focused, because it was like, bro, we just got spathodea, why are you replacing her? But it might be a replacement for spathodea, but at the same time, it's not the same. It's more like it's more cautious, it's more patient, it's less buff punch, and it's more wait, boom. Right? That's what is happening, I feel like. It's more like this way. Now we don't have what is this? Oh, this is the I forgot those the name. Is that his thing? What is that? Is that a dog? A weird dog? Okay. Top speed rider. Right. So yeah, that it is. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty interesting, but I'm failing in putting him somewhere. Well, like, where do you put him? Can you use him? Technically, you could use him with spathodea as well, right? You could. But it's kind of redundant because he does do damage. So his first skill is a damage ability. His second skill is a shield, so he's going to help his teammate, but he's also going to retaliate every fucking time they get attacked. And the shield goes on everybody, and it stacks with attack and a bound to burn. So you're going to have a big shield, technically, potentially a big shield. It's going to retaliate with a mass attack every time, so you can potentially do a lot of mass attacks. We don't know the portraits yet. It might be even crazier with the portraits, but we'll see how crazy it becomes. It's definitely a very, 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 very interesting character, and I would like to get him, but I'm gonna wait for Mercuria before I decide what I'm pulling for. I do have spathodea and Isolde in every account that I have. I mean, we don't have it in global for now, but I will. I have it on CN, so I'm wondering, like, should I pick him up because I already have spathodea? But it looks fun though. It looks fun and interesting, which is enough for me to be interested. I don't know what Mercuria does. I'm gonna wait until Mercuria and then decide who I'm gonna pick, because I don't have many pulls. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I would pick them both, right? But yeah, I feel like it's really interesting. And the fact that if his burning is immune to freezing and cold, that's kind of cracked. You can like, probably not going to work that well, but an enemy, just an example, an enemy like the Hydra is going to freeze. Nope, I don't freeze. No freezing because I'm burning, right? Another thing that we got to check is how much is burn damaging him. Does he need, like, is he gonna be like in danger? How tanky he is? What's his max HP at max level and max resonance? Now, we're going to get also the frequency. So it's not just going to be resonance, it's going to be resonance and frequency. So maybe the frequency is going to mitigate a little bit, like it's going to like make him a little more tanky if you get him to like resonance 4, frequency 4. We'll see about that. Definitely a very interesting character. I like the design, little boring, but because I'm not like a man enjoyer. So if I need to pull for a man, it needs to be like super crazy. But I like him. I like how he looks. I like the skills. Yeah, when I say boring, I mean the design. It's just a biker, right? Which is fine. It's fine. I'm saying like I don't know what I'm expecting. Maybe dark jeans would be better. I'm just talking by like a design standpoint. Just maybe black jeans, just like blue jeans. It's kind of like plain. It's kind of boring. But I like his makeshift weapon. I like his the top part. I like his hair. I like how it looks. So it's only like a little nitpick on the jeans. But that's it. That's it. Okay. Let me know what you think. Do you like him? Are you interested in picking him up whenever? If you're playing CN, whenever it comes on CN, or if you're playing global in like a fucking year when it comes, are you gonna pick him up? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. See you later on the stream, and see you again on YouTube for whenever Mercuria comes in, okay? Thank you for watching. See you next time.